Hello, this is a video I evidently never planned, but I thought I would document what it's like for me to catch COVID for hopefully the first and only time. So basically I woke up with symptoms a couple of days back on Monday morning and I had to go into the last day of my internship in real life. Thank goodness only my mentor was there, so only one other person in the office, but I did have a coffee with her where we were talking face to face, so I warned her, but she had COVID herself a fortnight back, so I'm hoping the immunity is keeping her safe. Basically, I woke up with a sore throat and later that day in the afternoon I developed a headache, and I thought that the sore throat was just me waking up on a typical summer morning due to the AC and fans constantly being on in my house. So it's quite a normal occurrence for me from over the years. I'd say it happens a few mornings every summertime, so didn't think much about it. However, it didn't go away. I remember being at the internship and kind of thinking, should I tell my mentor that I just want to go home? I mean, it's my final day, but then will she think that I'm being a slacker? You know, like I didn't want to just like be like, haha, it's my last day, I'm gonna pretend I feel sick and leave. Like I didn't want to make that impression. So I stayed, and thank goodness she was sitting a few spots down from me, so we weren't next to each other the whole day. I'm hoping she doesn't get it. Then that night I decided to use a rat test, and at this point I was feeling pretty bad, but my mum and partner didn't think I had COVID, so they tried to convince me that I didn't have it, and I made them help me with the rat test anyway, and it said negative. But then yesterday I had a little bit of a cough and I've had a little bit of a runny nose here and there. Yeah, I just felt like, okay, I should really do something, because if I do feel sick I also can't go on my holiday this weekend with friends, so in any case I still have to warn them. So I warned them, and this morning I went to go and take a test at about 8 AM. So I was in there early and I tested positive within 5 hours. So I did not expect to get this, mainly because I have basically been self-isolating besides seeing relatives, a surprise birthday party for my friend, and work. So I did not expect to get it because heaps of my friends have been out normally, out daily, and as far as I know they have not gotten it. So I am quite frustrated at that. But what I'm most worried about at the moment is possibly spreading it to my grandparents, both of whom I saw. So I saw both of them on Saturday, and I saw my grandpa an extra day on Tuesday, and I feel particularly bad about the Tuesday one because that was when I did have symptoms, and so I did think very fleetingly maybe I should be careful around him, but at that point I just thought I had the cold. I feel really bad about that and just a bit guilty, because if they do get sick they are quite elderly, and my grandma especially has health issues, and my grandpa doesn't have any major ones, but he is older than her, so I guess they're kind of like almost on equal footing if you think about it like that. So my symptoms of today have been a little bit of more of a tickly throat, because I would say that the sore throat's going away hopefully, and then the cough has definitely become more pronounced. I would say that I cough every 5 minutes now. Little bit of a sniffly nose. I actually woke up with dried blood from my nose this morning because I'm the nosebleed girl, and so I did have another one just an hour ago or something, but don't think that's to do with COVID. I've had a little bit of temporary chest pain twice now as well, so I'm a bit worried about that because it's enough to deal with just a normal cold or flu symptom kind of thing, but if I start getting chest pain then yeah, that's pretty bad. So I'm kind of worried about that. And I thought that I would just film when I feel like it. Today was a public holiday, so I didn't have to do anything, but tomorrow I'm going back to work, which is from home, and I don't feel sick enough to say that I want a day off. I actually just started this job, it will only be my second day, so I don't think that'd be very good. What I've been doing is I've already deleted and re-downloaded Instagram twice because I just feel so restless on it, and I've been posting whenever I feel like it, just old photos. I've been scrapbooking a little bit at the moment. That is an album for me. I've also been watching a bunch of the Harry Potter evaluation videos. I've been eating chocolate that my internship gave me for Christmas. Read a little bit, reading a book on world religions. And other than that, I watched 3 movies today as well. A couple of them were rom-coms. The first one was like a mystery comedy. Yeah, that's all I did today. So I just really hope I didn't spread it to my partner or his family and my relatives. So just a bit worried about my grandparents especially. Anyway, I guess I'll just be documenting as time goes on. I hope I'll be recovered by the end of the week. So we'll see how things go. And I hope that I can be out soon. Good morning. Been feeling a bit like the weather is really nice outside. I'm just reading through these client policies because it's my second day in my job. And basically last night it was like hard to get to sleep. Like I kind of felt awake, and then I was kind of thinking about how people have talked about different positions to sleep in when they have COVID, and lying on my chest, which is what people say, kind of helped, but it was uncomfortable because one of my nostrils was blocked. So I kind of eventually fell asleep like in a normal position, and then when my alarm went off at 6:25 I actually felt kind of awake because like I must have not really gone into a deep sleep in the first place. And then I just slept on and off until work, which was at 8:25. So yeah, at the moment I'd say I have a ticklish throat, a cough, half blocked nose, like it's not like it's super blocked, so it's okay. And last night I had like the tiniest bit of fleeting chest pain, which I think I said before, but it hasn't come back since. So I haven't told my work that I have COVID because I'm working from home anyway, but I will probably let them know throughout the day. I'm not like sick enough to like have to take a sick day, especially in my first week of working. So yeah, I guess I'm just kind of like more tired than anything else. Like hopefully I get a good sleep tonight because I'll still have to work tomorrow. Yeah. I'm reading through some policies right now for work, and it says that you have to have worked like 2.5 months to actually get to get like a working from home privilege or something. It's really random, and then it's like only one person from one team can work from home once a month, and you have to like book that date in before anyone else. And yeah, it's a bit strange because I just feel like the workplace should be modernized now, and people should be having like 4.5-day weeks and be able to work from home whenever they want. And yeah, it's just a little bit strange that they are like this. Maybe one day I'll actually make a video about work, because this is my 13th job, so I know a little bit about it now. Yeah, I'm gonna go back to reading. Say hi!
Hi Steph's vlog. I just want to say thank you for watching a vlog.
You don't even watch them yourself!
She's got COVID and she's been coughing at the end of every single sentence that she says. And she'll be like, yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoy the vlog. Make sure to like and subscribe. I don't know how many views she gets, but
I get like 3.
hopefully she... Hi, 3 views! And we're not working. We're totally not working right now. We are actually just on holidays. Like, we don't have any other responsibilities right now.
Yeah, definitely
so
not.
Definitely fine that we're vlogging right now. And calling.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
So I am now back. I was meant to wash my hair today, but I thought I literally have 6 more days in my room. It doesn't hurt to skip one. So I am literally just sitting here watching Harry Potter. I kind of clocked off earlier than yesterday. Sorry, than Tuesday from work. Only by a little bit though, like maybe like 10 past 6. I'm also going to use showing an authentic experience of COVID as an excuse to not really edit this video. Like I'm not going to edit my coughs or anything, or yeah, like stuff like this. I just had some cake and a nice dinner my mum brought up for me. And yeah, I'm literally looking at I've just watched so much Harry Potter content that I've literally started getting suggestions about like the Wizarding World. And I thought I went in 2012, which I did with my family when I was 11. And I didn't even realize that like there's more than one. There's like 5 now because like Universal Studios just can't stop making them. So yeah, there's some pretty interesting videos. Like they have the opening nights and tours, or like POV videos of like what it's like to go on the roller coaster rides and stuff. It's kind of cool. So yeah, it's very nice. I didn't really expect to still be attached to Harry Potter like a few weeks after my marathon, but I still am. There's nothing really much for me to do now that I work full time. Like I can't just be like, at least I have an assignment to do or something. It's just like I'm done at 6 p.m. and then I don't know what to do the rest of the day. It's not that there isn't anything for me to do, like I can scrapbook, could do my personal time, clean my room, but I just can't really bring myself to. I think I'm just gonna chill for like another hour and a half and then just go to bed and get ready for another day of work tomorrow. So yeah, honestly, COVID's not really changing my routine too much besides the weekend, obviously. That's good. I haven't heard anything about anyone feeling sick for my relatives. However, one of my friends is sick with COVID now. She did have symptoms the day before me, so possibly I gave it to her and she showed the symptoms earlier. She gave it to me, or we both got it from different places. Don't know. But my partner also has been coughing, has a bit of a headache, and he keeps saying it's from work, but I'm pretty sure he would have it because he spent the most time with me, so it'd kind of be a miracle if he didn't get it. I'm just filming this before I sleep because why not? I feel so awake with COVID. Maybe it's because I've been staying home, so there's no need to be going out, which doesn't tire me out as much, but just last night and tonight I feel really awake, and usually at this point, which is by the way almost 1, I'm usually like, okay, I need to actually wake up for work, like I need to sleep, but I don't know. It's kind of like my brain is like tired, or like my eyes, I guess, from working at a screen all day, but yeah, I just don't feel that tired. I also think I'm about to get my period, and so I have like a breakout of that, and these two really big, and like just they're very annoying right now. I'm pretty sure my partner has COVID now, but he just has a cough right now, and then my mum reckons she has it now too, so she has a sore throat and sniffles at the moment. So far my siblings aren't feeling anything. I hope it stays that way, but we can never be too sure. It's like people say that you should like you feel like tired when you have COVID. Obviously not everyone has the same or all the symptoms, but it's strange that I feel like super awake and alert. I mean, like, it's not like I'm not tired, like I'm tired in the normal sense because of work and stuff, but yeah, I don't feel like lethargic. And something else that I was scared to happen to me was loss of taste, like when I eat, because I'm already not really a food person. I'm more of an eat to survive and feel not hungry person. So like if food didn't have taste, I'd be like, this sucks. But yeah, I haven't lost my taste as far as I can tell, at least. So hopefully that doesn't happen either. And the symptoms have been kind of like up and down every day, like different every day, like some are there and then some aren't. So basically today I'm gonna wake up and have new or less symptoms, which will be, yeah, very random. I feel really bad now because people are actually like getting infected by me, which I always said to people was probably the part that I dreaded the most about getting COVID. Like, it wasn't being sick myself, it was just having to tell people like I spread it to you and your family and your friends. So I know that it's not like my fault, but you know, still, without seeing me, or knowing me, they probably would not have gotten it. Anyway, so still nothing about my grandparents, who are who apparently are fine right now. But I'm assuming they would start showing symptoms like kind of soon if they did feel something. So yeah, I just got to kind of like get past this week, and then hopefully past this week, then I'm going to assume no news is good news. Yeah, but I'm glad it's the last day of my first week working full time. Tomorrow I'm only gonna have had 3 days anyway because I had a public holiday and I started on Tuesday. So after this I'll have 2 full days at home doing nothing. I don't know how we're gonna celebrate my sister's birthday now because we were gonna have a dinner and stuff, but now we can't. So I don't even know if I should give her my present because it's like big in my room. I noticed that I'm not as into like rom-coms, just because like when you're in your own relationship you just know it's unrealistic and it kind of just puts you off rom-coms. So like my movie bucket list, which I usually don't touch, has a lot of rom-coms, or at least kind of like girly, like typical 2000s movies, which I'm just not really into right now. Like I think because of Harry Potter I'm very into kind of more like mystery and fantasy action, and like I don't really know like where to start with that genre. So yeah, it's like I try to find movies, and like I have watched some rom-coms and stuff, but it's just like not the same. Like there was one I was gonna download today, and then it ended up being like downloaded wrongly, like badly, so it was unwatchable. So then I just went back to watching like Harry Potter theory videos and stuff, which I've been watching them for like a few weeks now. It's like I'm lasting a lot longer than I thought. I really don't know what I'm gonna do. Like I could choose to finally clean my room, but will I do it? I don't know. Maybe a bit, but I doubt I'll do it like a full clean out, especially because just like my cough and stuff, like I'd rather just stay in bed even though I don't feel like terrible. Okay, good night. Morning. I don't even know if my camera's charged because I've tried to charge it twice now with different cords, and for some reason neither of them are working. And I'm pretty sure like at least one of them's the right cord, so yeah, if I don't charge this soon it's gonna literally die. Basically, update on symptoms. So it's only 9 a.m. because I'm working, but I still have a cough, but actually what's more prominent today is sneezes. So I have like, yeah, I kind of have to like go to sleep with like a half blocked nose, which is like not too bad. But yeah, now it's like a lot of sneezing and I can't like hold it in. Like literally as soon as I got out of bed today, I sneezed so hard I like sat on the floor. So I had no idea that sneezing was a part of corona, but apparently it is. Another thing is that like I feel like I'm hotter than usual, which is probably normal. I knew there would be like some kind of just a new symptom, so weird. But I don't think I have the ticklish throat anymore. So basically the ticklish throat has been replaced with sneezing. So it's just great. I've literally used so many tissues today and it's only half an hour after my last update. So today's symptom is definitely sneezing. I've barely done my work because it's been so distracting. Hello! As you can probably hear in the background, I'm still in my Harry Potter phase. I literally watched the reunion again, even though I watched it earlier this year, and I cried so much, and I literally cried all the emotional scenes. And I just searched up, basically, whenever I search up Harry Potter, well, if you search up Harry Potter in YouTube, I put it on a setting where you can put the most views that it has, so it goes in order of like the most views. So I'm watching everything that has 1 million views or over, and I'm still not through because there's just so much content with Harry Potter in it. Anyway, so that's how I'm getting entertained, but I thought I would update. It's my 6th day of symptoms, and it has been a few days since I actually got tested positive. So basically today my symptoms are just a little bit of coughing, like it's not as frequent as usual, and I have a little bit of the ticklish throat as well still. But other than that, it's just like having the congestion of the nose and the chest. which you can probably hear anyway, like a normal cold, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, my symptoms are pretty good. Getting kind of sick of getting holed up in this stuffy room, but yeah, other than that, my COVID experience has been okay so far, so hopefully I don't get any worse. My family's actually negative, which is a miracle. The person who I think might be positive because of his cough is my partner, but he doesn't have as much of a cough that I did a couple of days back. Okay, so just walking around while I film this because I really need to just move my legs a bit. The only time I've been getting up is to pee and get food, so I can feel my legs doing that thing where it swells up because you have like so much fluid. Yeah, like if I really wanted to be productive, as I've been saying, I could clean my room. I'm thinking I might do a bit of that tonight because I've literally spent all day just watching Harry Potter related videos, and not gonna lie, it's kind of getting boring because like it's like you want more, but really you can't, there's only so much you can get because it's obviously not real. So it's kind of like your brain is like very invested, and you kind of just have to come to terms with the fact that there's something there that you can never like fully have. And I feel like that's why, I don't know, that's part of being a fandom. It's like you always want more, but you're never gonna get it, which is really interesting. Like I have phases of being a fan. Like I don't know if anyone has ever said like, oh, I've loved Justin Bieber for like 30 years straight. Like I don't know if that's possible, at least on the level of obsession that you would have to be in a fandom. But anyway, right now I feel like I'm just having my second time, my revival with being in this fandom. So that's why I'm saying I'm in a fandom, but like hopefully give it a couple months and I'll be out of it, because I did not expect to be in it for this long this time around. So yeah, this is like my room right now. As you can see, super messy. Still haven't figured out a way to charge this camera, and I was meant to wash my hair today because I'm already a day or two behind on my schedule, but I was like, I'm at home, so there's no rush. But yeah, I'll probably have to like actually wake up tomorrow and wash my hair. I think that'd be a smart decision to make. And I also haven't been reading just because like everything seems boring after Potter, and then like the book I'm reading at the moment is like good, but it's not like good enough for me to be like, oh, I really need to read it. So yeah, that's why I feel like I've just been sitting at my laptop. And then I have this bucket list for movies, and I feel like my taste has just evolved in the past year or so. So everything I had on that list, which is like up to 3 years old, is just like not anything that I would really like feel like watching now, because I just used to be a very much like a rom-com person, and that was pretty much it. Like my favorite genre was just that. And now it's just like I do love those early 2000s girly movies, but like what's the point in them? Like they don't feel like they have like enough substance for me now. So yeah, I'm sure like I'll, you know, watch the movies I have on there one day, but I just don't feel like it at the moment. So it's like I'm just trying to like find something to fill a Potter hole, and there's like nothing that I can do or watch that will really fill it. And yeah, it's just kind of sad. So I don't know if I want to like take the productive route and just like throw myself into cleaning or devotionals or something that's like really good for me, or if I want to just go the lazy route and do what I'm doing now and just keep finding random things to do online. I don't know. But yeah, I'm really running out of ideas, so we'll see what happens. Okay, Sunday edition. I figured out it must be that this battery is like gone now, so I will probably be taking, or like not taking, but buying a new battery. They're like $73 because they must be long lasting. I have had this camera for a few years and it's secondhand, so I'm assuming that this is the same battery as the last owners, so it makes sense. Just, I didn't expect a battery to cost $73, but at least I've solved the issue, kind of. I mean, I'm guessing, but that's the only explanation I can think of. Anyway, I've just been watching random videos again. I thought I'd give an update on my symptoms. So basically I feel better, period and COVID wise. Like I have congestion on my nose and chest, which you can probably hear, and that's actually pretty much all I have. But what I do have more so now is loss of taste and smell, which is what I was dreading because I want to be able to enjoy my food. But basically, I can't really smell or taste anything anymore. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Like, if you look at my food here, I just don't really want to eat anymore. Like, I'm just gonna give that back to my mum because it's just not enjoyable if I can't eat or smell it properly. So yeah, I hope it comes back soon because I was hoping that I would feel like pretty much 100% better by tomorrow, but it looks like I won't be now that I have these new symptoms. Hello, camera officially died, so I'm taking over with my phone. So it's my second week of my job and I just have congestion and that's pretty much it. I feel like definitely still the loss of taste and I'm pretty sure smell as well. But yeah, I would say those few symptoms. So hopefully that comes back soon because I really am not enjoying food now. But other than that, I don't really feel too bad. Hello, I tried to get my phone onto this thing and it just was not, it was being so stubborn. Anyway, so I don't even remember if I updated yesterday. I think I did really briefly, but basically this morning I actually went to get a PCR. It was my first time walking down the stairs and being in a car with my family, but don't worry, I wore the strongest mask you can get. And basically within a few hours I am still positive. So that's great, but apparently what happens is that you're meant to test with a rat when you end COVID, because as long as you don't have any major symptoms, which I don't, I only have a bit of loss and smell and taste and the normal cold congestion you get in your nose and chest at the moment, so it's all good. I don't have any of the coughing or the sore throat and whatever else there is. So basically, since I don't have those big symptoms, I actually have to test negative on a rat, not a PCR. I had no idea about this, but I trust my dad because he's in this medical industry, so that's what he said I have to do. So basically tomorrow after work, because there's no point doing it before work since I'm working from home anyway, I'm still in my isolation. But tomorrow is my last day of isolation, so I can go out and basically after work I'm going to do my rat test. And basically the rat test should be negative. If it's positive, then I actually have to still be in isolation until I don't know when. I guess I'll have to do a rat test every day or something to check, but I hope that it is negative, and I will try and remember to vlog that so that you guys can see what a rat test is like if you haven't taken one yet, because I know they're hard to come by these days. So that's basically it. So I'm almost done, hopefully, with isolation. I mean, officially at least, unless I extend it, but I am kind of happy, kind of sad. I'll kind of miss it because, not gonna lie, I don't mind being in my room by myself, being served food and pretty much being able to do whatever I want besides work. So it's not the end all be all being in isolation, but I obviously have it a lot better than a lot of people who maybe don't get along with the people they live with, or live in a very cramped space. Like, I have lots of space here. Some people's entire apartments is the size of my room, so I can't complain. So the experience has been pretty much kind of just felt like a lockdown. Like, I literally had flashbacks to last year's lockdown. So if you want a kind of feeling to how you're gonna feel if you get COVID, you just feel sick, but in lockdown doesn't really make much of a difference because none of my friends are really going out that much anyway. So that's my experience. I hope I don't have to keep vlogging, because if I do, I'll be sad and you'll know that it's because I'm still positive. Okay, bye.
Squeeze it 10 to 15. Okay.
Hi, it's my final day of ISO. So today I still spent most of my time in my room because of work, but by the afternoon my sister and mum came in because we all forgot about COVID and they wanted to try my clothes on. And basically I don't feel that sick. I coughed a few times today. It didn't last too long, but I was like, am I meant to be worried? Is this meant to count as a major symptom, or am I just coughing? I can't even tell anymore. So I feel like once you recover, you're not really 100%. because COVID symptoms are so normal in the everyday, like everyone sneezes. So it's kind of hard to just tell. So I feel like I won't be 100%. So I ended up doing the BRAT test just about an hour ago and I am negative. My mom still doesn't trust me. So I will be going into work in the office for the first time this Friday, and I will be pretty much returning everything to normal. I don't know, maybe I'll still wear a mask at work, for example, just in case, because it'd be pretty obvious if I spread it to my coworkers. So I feel like I'll be careful, but I'll pretty much be going back to normal from now on. So yay! I am so glad that I finished. And now I can give my sister her birthday present. Maddie, happy birthday! Oh, do you have COVID now?
No, I was digging up so much old clothes to find something.
Oh no, I thought you were gonna say digging
so
up boogers.
What is it? Ew, it's wet.
It's wet with the antiseptic spray thing.
You could have told me.
Sorry, I didn't want to spread COVID to you.
What is it?
It is.
Is it real chocolate? Because I'm hungry.
Definitely.
Oh.
No, I'm pretty sure it's like contour blush.
You don't even know what it is.
I swear I opened it, but I forgot. Now look. What is it?
Contains 2 highlighting powders. I want chocolate, man.
So, go to the fridge for chocolate.
It's highlighter.
Yes. Smile at the camera with it. Cute.
Thanks, love. Now get out of my room.
Alright, bye. That's it for this totally impromptu week-long ISO vlog. Thanks for watching.